Hello everyone and welcome to the second tutorial in how to make a platformer game in Unity. And today we're going to talk about coding our first player. So what we're going to want to do is right click, create a new C# script and call it player controller. I already did that. And then we're going to want to go into our script and let's begin coding. So let's tidy everything up here first. And then let's set a few variables. So the few variables I want right now are essentially public float move speed. And so what the move speed is essentially determines how fast we can move. And then the next variable will be jump speed, which will determine how fast we can jump. So the move speed is for left-right movement, and the jump speed is for jumping. And then in we also need this. We need a private rigid body 2D, RB2D, and I'm going to show you how to call these components. So we're going to go into start and we're going to do RB2D, rigid body 2D, equal to get component. So we're going to have to find this component inside the game object, rigid body 2D. And the reason why we have to do this is because if we don't do this, then we won't know which rigid body we're talking about. We could be, calling any rigid body in the entire game. But for now, we just want to get the rigid body attached to this game object. And so what we want to do in update is this. We're going to want to make a new function because if we have it all in update, it'll be a little cluttered. So let's do public void movement. And then what we want to do is we want to do this. So RB2D, rigid body 2D dot velocity. And the velocity is essentially, how inverted speed is equal to new vector2. And we need to do this. We can't just set the velocity.x to anything. We have to set it to a new vector2. And the reason why is because C# is weird like that. So we have to set it to a new vector2, and let's do input dot get axis horizontal, and then rb2d.velocity.y, because you don't want to set the y to 0 or else it won't work that well. Oh, and don't forget to set the axis to times move speed, so we can determine what the speed will be. Okay, now let me explain what input.getAxis does. And so I'm going to go to edit, project settings, input, axes. And look, horizontal, and then shows the different buttons. So we have left, right, A, and D. So all the buttons you'll find in a normal game for moving left and right. So let's go to player. Let's actually attach this component here. Attach it here. Set the move speed to 3 or so, and then let us play. Nothing's happening. Alright, because we haven't called the function yet. Sorry guys. So movement. So we'll call the function, then let's play, and let's see. If I move left and right, the player moves left and right. Well, that's not good. So we're down to the first steps, and if I fall off, well, nothing happens. So we need to work on that much later. But for now, we want to also get jumping done. So what we also want to do is we want to go here in the rigid body, and we want to set a new check. So if input.get button down, jump and button works just like a axis. We get buttons that are useful for it, such as spacebar for jumping. Now what we want to do is we want to set rb2d dot velocity is equal to new vector2 move speed. No. Just rb rigid body dot velocity dot x, and then we want to set the y of this vector to jump speed. There we go. Now let's go back to our script, set jump speed to something like 5. Let's test it out. We fall, then we press space, and then boom, we're jumping. Now as you'll notice, we are jumping infinitely, and when we jump infinitely, we don't have to worry about falling. And that's bad because you want them to only have 1 or maybe 2 jumps if you're double jumping. And don't worry, we're going to actually work on that in the next lesson when we're going to talk about how to, you know, make it where you check and make sure you can only jump if you're on the ground. So I'll see you then.